as a retailer with more than 350,000 employees that operates stores across the country with pharmacies, retail clinics, and opticals, healthcare is really dear and near to our hearts. And we feel that there's a lot of value in bubbling up ideas, simple ideas that can drive impact in the ongoing discussion that we have right now as a nation in terms of how to transform the healthcare space. There's always, people that are like, well, I wish someone would do this, or why hasn't someone come up with that idea? Well, this is what led us to launch the Target Simplicity Challenge. We think that there's a lot of value for those seemingly simple ideas that can drive a lot of great impact in this change that we're trying to do for healthcare as a society. We have two categories. One is about prevention and well-being, and the second is about managing chronic conditions. Why we chose management chronic conditions is because it's one of the biggest sources of spend and healthcare issues that we have. A lot of individuals, unfortunately, as a result of not making the right choices, end up having a chronic condition that they need to manage for the rest of their lives. In addition to that, if they don't manage their condition well, that leads to frequent ER visits, other diseases, etc. Not good for the individual, not good for the family, and definitely not good for society either. So we feel that that's one of the biggest opportunities right now that we have in healthcare. It's really how can we go about helping individuals manage their chronic conditions. And we feel that there's a whole range of things that need to change. But perhaps there's some simple ideas that can drive a lot of impact. And what we're trying to do is really find a way to bubble up those ideas. Clearly, all the stakeholders in the industry are becoming more consumer-centric. In Target, that's our DNA. In fact, our shoppers, we don't call them shoppers, we call them guests. Because everything that we do at Target, we do it with the lenses of what are her wants and what are her needs, and how do we go about surprise and delighting her. Target, it's part of our DNA. It's more, as a discount retailer, we feel that it's more than just low prices. It's about pushing boundaries, and it's really about coming with solutions to anticipate or address their needs. So by nature, we're incredibly centric on the ultimate consumer, on our guest. And we think that the industry as a whole, whether it's hospitals, physicians, other practitioners, right now, given the way the industry is evolving, need to become more centric into the ultimate consumer, the patient, or in our case, our guests. That's what we're experts at. At Target, in addition to having about 1,600 pharmacies, we also have 69 retail clinics. And some of those retail clinics are located in North Carolina, where we have a partnership with Duke. It's not atypical for Target to have partnerships. The reason being is we view ourselves as generalists. What we know best than everyone are our guests' wants and needs. And how we deliver on their expectations is by partnering with different experts, and this is no exception. We try to look for the best partners to come with the best solutions for our guests. We have a great relationship with Duke, but I would say, that's the first partnership that we have with the retail clinics, but we're definitely looking for more. I think to be able to manage the health needs of our guests from end to end, it definitely requires more than just a retailer with pharmacies to play a role. And the key for us, we have no intention in becoming a broad competitor in the healthcare space, but we have every intention of being very relevant in the healthcare space. And how we're going to address that is through partnerships. There's some things that we bring to the table, like our guest-centric approach, a real good understanding of our guests' wants and needs, but we're looking for partners to complement and supplement our knowledge and skill base to go to market with the best value propositions to help her mom and her family stay healthy.